Finally tonight, as promised, a special comment on this President's Day, celebrating George Washington and the founding fathers he represents, and Abraham Lincoln and the emancipation he represents. And I think, having now been one for 51 years, I am permitted to say I believe prejudice and discrimination still sit, defeated, dormant, or virulent, somewhere in the soul of each white man in this country. I'm not black, so I can't say for sure, but my guess is the reverse feeling still exists, too, with the same doubt and nagging distrust, only with the arrow pointing the opposite way. Darren Kagan.
Yeah, she dated him. Yeah. So either she suffers from Stockholm Syndrome, a lot like Michael Steele, who's the black guy in the Republican Party who suffers from Stockholm Syndrome, which means you try and curry favor with the oppressor.
Yes. As you talk about self-loathing.
Yes. And there's any female or person of color in the Republican Party is struggling with Stockholm Syndrome. That's a whole other issue. We don't have time.
Well, let me ask all of you who attend these things, how many black faces do you see at these events? How many Hispanics, Asians, gays? Where are these people? Surely there must be blacks who think they're being bled by taxation. Surely there must be Hispanics who think the government should have let the auto industry fail. Surely there must be people of all colors and creeds who believe in cultural literacy tests and speaking English. Where are they? Where are they?
Here's what has me really fired up tonight. My anger. I'm angry tonight. I'm angry tonight because I think that these people who are on the Potomac River are embarrassing Caucasians in this country.
You're offensive. Your treatment of my show as a vehicle to spread your propaganda, ignore my questions, offensive, and an indication of what is wrong with the dialogue in this country, period. Not to mention a group that would accept Nazis and racists.
Well, they look like a white crowd to me. Let's go back to Joan Walsh. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but it is pretty monochromatic up there. Joan, no surprise in terms of the ethnic nature of the people showing up. Nothing wrong with that, but it is a fact.
All of the hate merchants on the right, they just love these guys protesting with their guns. That's really what they want America to see. See, they're the base. They're old, they're angry, they're white, they're scared, they're misinformed.
Thank you. You know, there's nothing more interesting than seeing a bunch of racists become confused and angry.
Where are the black faces? Who am I marching with? What are we afraid of?
Let's be very honest about what this is about. It's not about bashing Democrats. It's not about taxes. They have no idea what the Boston Tea Party was about. That's right. They don't know their history at all. This is about hating a black man in the White House. This is racism straight up.
And I think it's open to some criticism because it suggests that the president is an athlete. And some people may suggest, because all black people are good athletes. I mean, that's what it sort of sounds like to me.
I believe that the Tea Partiers are misguided. I think they're racist for the most part. I think they are afraid. I think they are clinging to their guns and their religion. And I think in many respects, they are what's wrong with America.
If racism is not the whole of the Tea Party, it is in its heart.
It was racist.
Because he's black.
I forgot he was black tonight for an hour.
I didn't know there were so many racists left.
There is no such thing as government-run media, and you know that.
We're all reacting here and putting on shit. We have nothing to... Welcome back to Harvard.